We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Here we have the Myth. Up against them, One Bomb. These are the big boys in the heavyweight division.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
First up, we have the Myth.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Democratic Republic of the Congo. Wearing the white trunks, trimmed with black. The Myth. Fighting out of the blue corner from China. Wearing the orange trunks, trimmed with orange. One Bomb.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
What a venue, what a fight, what action.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And that's the opening bell, round one. Punch, counter punch. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. With counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fights.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? This could be the end. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
See a jab from these two. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Let's go out there. But you've got to be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab and bring it to the fight. Don't give him no...
And there's the bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Those counter punches have to hurt. Unlucky to miss with that jab. It's bombs away. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Misses with the straight left. Sometimes when you're fighting... Oh, wait a minute! And we may see an early stoppage here. Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. Seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to...
Good work.
On to the third. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And he scores with the counter. Nope, that hook won't score. Beautiful counter punch. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Punch, counter punch. Straight right just misses. Blocks that jab. The straight right just misses. And he scores with the counter. The jab not finding its target. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breaths. Calm yourself down.
There's the bell for round 4. Got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Will the referee stop it? Hold it right there. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punching. Not a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. So much for defensive abilities. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that...
Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't...
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You've let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab. Basic.
Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Out there and switch off. Get this boxing back together.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A lot of effort being exerted here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He misses with that straight left. And he scores with the counter. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
1-2, straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back.
This is the beginning of round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That hook just can't find the target. And he scores with the counter. Is he going to punch himself out, though? What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. What do do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Body shots in there. Very up. Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Get back out there. Same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps are looking. Just go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back in your power shot.
And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a break.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh my! And it took one bomb to put one bomb down. That punch to the head looked so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.